It is now my pleasure to introduce this year's student speaker, Max Sanders. Max is a candidate for a BA in International Affairs with a regional concentration in Asia and a minor in Chinese. Max studied at Peking University in summer 2012. In 2013, he spent several months in rural China teaching English to middle school students. Max has been a member of the International Affairs Society at GW since his freshman year. He's also been a member of GW's nationally ranked Model UN team. He served on the team's executive board as a freshman representative, as the team coordinator during his sophomore year, and as team captain as a senior. Max has also been active off campus. During his junior year, he was an intern for Senator John Boozman of Arkansas. During his senior year, he served as director of public relations for Learning Enterprises, a charitable organization that expands people's horizons through English language classes taught by volunteers. After graduation, Max plans to attend law school. Ladies and gentlemen, Max Sanders.
Thank you, Dean Brown. Thank you. I am honored to be granted the opportunity to speak before you today. I would like to extend a warm welcome to parents, family, faculty, alumni, and the graduating class of 2014. Thank you. On the last day of one of my classes here in the Elliott School, my professor addressed the class and said, "You know, this semester we focused almost exclusively on famous figures of vast historical importance." But then he proceeded to give 3 examples of individuals whose names I've never heard, and yet whose actions, often by sheer happenstance, have left a tremendous impact on the course of history. "My point is," he stated, "you don't need to be famous, hold some prestigious position, or have your name remembered to leave your mark on history. Often, it just comes down to being in the right place at the right time." Fellow graduates, parents, alumni, as we convene today at a junction between the U.S. Capitol, the White House, the State Department, the IMF, the World Bank, and hundreds of international corporations and consultancies, I cannot help but believe that we, the graduating class of 2014, are in the right place at the right time. I say the right place because we here in the Elliott School have had the opportunity to learn not just about individuals who have left their mark on history, but from individuals who have done so. During my time here, I have had the great privilege of learning from multiple ambassadors, 2 heads of state, the president of the World Bank, the director of the IMF, and the then sitting chairman of the Federal Reserve. I say we're here at the right time because today, our voices and our ideas are not bound by oceans, borders, distances, or time. During our time here in the Elliott School, a video uploaded in California sparked protests across the Middle East. A man who self-immolated in Tunisia ignited revolutions in Egypt, Libya, and Syria. And the story of Burmese opposition leader Aung San Suu Kyi captivated audiences around the world, including one right here in this very room. Elliott School students have not watched this globalized, interconnected world from the sidelines, but rather shared their voices and ideas as well. My fellow graduates have shared their opinions on major news networks and have published articles by the Center for Strategic and International Studies. I recall vividly Elliott School students posing questions to IMF Managing Director Christine Lagarde and Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke, the answers to which made headlines around the world. What's more, the class of 2014 has given back. Here and abroad, I have worked alongside Elliott School students pulling weeds at local elementary schools, building homes in places where they are desperately needed, and teaching English to students who may have had no opportunity without it. And so I think commencement, in this sense, is a misnomer, because we in the Elliott School have been dedicated to the principles of professionalism and service from the second we set foot on campus. My friends graduating today work in Congress, the White House, and multinational corporations. They have crafted policies, discussed important political issues, and speak daily with various customers and constituents. In doing so, they've gained a wealth of experience and learned firsthand about the world they seek to impact. During my time at GW, I myself had the great privilege of volunteering in rural China, interviewing with the New York Times, and competing with GW's Model UN team around the globe. And I know so many graduates today have shared similar experiences. They've explored new places, such as Australia, Brazil, England, France, and Jordan, just to name a few. They've spoken new languages. They've seen things, heard things, and done things that so few of us would have believed possible. So no, I cannot truly claim that the journey begins today or that we are just now commencing our professional lives. I can only say that today we ready ourselves to continue that journey, to take the next step towards achieving in life whatever it is we find most valuable. I hope that in whatever time and whatever place we may find ourselves, we never lose sight of our ambitions, never lose faith in our abilities, and never lose the passion which here was cultivated. On a final note, we did not arrive here by coincidence or luck. We owe a great debt of gratitude to our families, especially our parents, our friends, and anyone who gave us that extra push when times got tough. We thank you and realize that today's achievements would not have been possible without your support. Finally, I would like to wish the graduating class of 2014 the best of luck in the future. May we forever remain in the right place at the right time. Thank you.
Thank you, Max, for those terrific remarks.